Hello everyone, today I will tell you a story about the parents of one boy, who hired a tutor for their son, and she conducted additional lessons with each member of their family.
I'm going to teach you everything I know.
Patricia Langley wakes her husband, Truman. She heard some sound and is sure that burglars got into their house. A married couple goes downstairs and finds a girl asleep on the couch in the living room after yesterday's party. She thanks them for an awesome evening, but could they clarify where she is at all? We are transferred to the house of the Libra family. In the morning bustle, a maid named Belle reminds Alex and his wife, Marina, that their only son, Robbie, has a birthday today. The spouses are very busy people, and Marina asks to congratulate the guy on his birthday for them, which Robbie himself hears. As soon as the parents leave, the guy goes to the door but was stopped by him.
Don't trouble them.
Having seated Robbie at the table, the maid brings out a cake with candles and then gives the guy a gift, a women's bracelet on his hand, offering to give. At the same time, Truman, getting ready for work, tells Patricia that he will bring his future girlfriend to dinner today. Truman, a major client, constantly brings potential guests to his house, throwing parties for them, but nothing works out for the guy. They dissolve after the partying. If Truman manages to close a deal with today's guest, it will solve all the Langley family's financial problems at once. It's difficult to impress his client. He even bought a new car, which Patricia is not happy about. She wants a house and a family, not mortgage payments, but Truman takes these tasks upon himself, promising to soon get out of the debt hole. In the school parking lot, Robbie invites one of the girls from his school, whom he really likes, to join him in honor of his birthday, but she refuses, citing the fact that she has a boyfriend. Robbie's father, returning home from work, learns from Belle that the school called and said that the guy skipped classes. As punishment, Alex takes his mustache on the keys to his car and promises to return them if the guy improves his grades, which Robbie simply needs to enter the academy. As evening falls, Truman arrives home with his major client. Such a guy goes away for a wait. A minute later, Nail starts to paw Patricia, which is why the girl jumps up and demands that Truman let his client leave immediately, because he is being violent. Truman is sure that, in order to put the squeeze on this client, Patricia must obey him. She only needs to be patient a little. But they will be provided for the rest of their lives. Truman leaves, and his client appears in the kitchen. He begins to paw and kiss, shocking that the girls do not give him any pleasure. Arriving at work in the morning, Truman learns that his company has given his place to Alex Weston, Robbie's father, and Truman himself has been demoted to the management company. He gave preference to Alex, who will bring in many new large clients. For Truman, this means complete collapse. The next morning, arriving at work on the day off, Truman shoots himself in the temple, which he informs his wife over the phone. Alex tells Bella that he will be working from home all day today, in his new office. Someone shot himself, and he will not be able to go out until they patch up the bullet hole in the wall. Patricia, meanwhile, comes to the company where Truman worked to inquire about the insurance payment, since her husband insured his life. But according to Mike Kramer, the company's manager, the insurance policy is cancelled because Truman committed suicide. Sitting in Mike's office, Patricia notices Alex Weston emerging from her late husband's former office with the very client Truman brought home. Alex and the client go to lunch. Mike suggests that Patricia go to Truman's office to pick up her husband's remaining things. Once in the office, the girl prints out information about Alex, considering him directly culpable in Truman's death. After this, Patricia goes to Wayne's house, the gate of the client Truman brought, and kills the man with a pistol shot. Having followed Robbie, Patricia finds out which school the guy goes to, after which she deceives a school employee that she recently moved to this city and would like to place her non-existent daughter here. But first, they want to hire a tutor. While the employee is looking for a list of tutors, Patricia steals a blank form, filling it out, which she sends to the Weston house. The letter states Rob's poor academic performance, and in order to improve his knowledge, the Weston family needs to hire a tutor, a list of names of which is also in the letter. Marina, Robbie's mother, calls a tutor named Amanda Crestfield, whom Patricia pretends to be. At the appointed time, the girl arrives at the Weston house, where she meets Robbie. Alex and Robbie's parents need to start classes as soon as possible, since the entrance exams to the academy are in 2 weeks, where they are going to send Robbie. But Patricia lies that she is currently renovating her house and can only start classes in a week. Robbie remembers about the guest house. Marina and Alex are completely fine with Patricia living with them, as long as it benefits Robbie. The next day, Patricia picks Robbie up at school, making a deep impression on his friends. During classes, Robbie keeps looking at these inviting hills. A few days later, the girl meets Marina, who has returned from the store, helping her carry the things she bought to her room. While Marina unpacks the purchases, Patricia prepares a glass of wine, into which she adds some pills, and gives it to Marina to drink. In the evening, Robbie's parents go to a charity ball, leaving the guy at home. Robbie, playing with a ball in the yard, throws it towards the house. For guests where Patricia lives, Robbie takes the ball through the window. They notice their tutor in her underwear, having caught the boy. Patricia deliberately sits down and begins to caress herself, peeping at the boy, a spectacle which is interrupted by a maid, who threatens to tell her father everything if she catches him peeping again. Shaking, having driven the boy away, he leaves the Vostanov mansion, having asked Alex for the weekend before their departure. Robbie enters the room, shaking. She asks if the boy liked what he saw through the window, if next time he wants to watch it again. It would be better if he came to her and asked. Patricia goes to the guest house. A minute later, Robbie runs there, taking off her panties. Patricia promises to teach the boy everything she knows. In the morning, Patricia meets with Alex, thanking him for providing the guest house. Patricia invites Alex to play billiards. Marina, who, after yesterday's wine and pills, is not feeling well today, after the game watches their conversation through the window. Patricia returns to the guest house. I met someone there, who screws the blinds onto the windows so that no one can peek at the girl. Having come to her senses, Marina asks the maid to change the bed linen, putting everything in a basket, and goes down to the basement, where the laundry room is. Carefully stepping on the steps, he trips on the line that Patricia had deliberately pulled before, dropping the phrase that there are 3 of them left. Patricia goes up to the house. Robbie returns from exams, not having shouted to Belle. The boy runs to the shock. Marina returns, seeing the basket with bed linen that he never brought. Marina opens the door to the basement and discovers the dead maid. To distract from the incident, Alex goes to play billiards in the middle of the night, where he is surprised by a shocked girl, who begins to seduce a man. At this time, Robbie is walking around the territory and notices how his father drives the balls not into the Toulouse, which he tells Alex when he goes to the pool to catch his breath after playing a game. In the morning, Alex writes to work, but he is worried about Marina. Patricia reassures the man that she will look after his wife. Having gone up to Marina, Patricia begins to kiss her. Robbie's women's pleasures are interrupted early by Patricia returning to school and entering his room to report that she knows that Robbie saw them playing pool with the boy's father last night, but she did it against her will. Alex allegedly forced her. Robert is furious. He wants to sort things out with his father, but Patricia stops him, promising that everything will be over soon, in a couple of days. Robbie goes to Patricia to say goodbye. Tomorrow afternoon, he flies off to the academy. Well, what can I say, I like this kind of farewell. During the day, his friend picks up Robbie to take the boy to the airport, and then leaves after them and shakes. Only Marina remains in the mansion. In the evening, a thunderstorm hits the town, which causes the electricity to go out in the house. Frightened, Marina grabs a knife and almost kills Alex, who suddenly appears. The man goes down to the basement and turns on the machines. In the morning, Alex leaves for work, leaving Marina home alone. The woman decides to feed the parrots and discovers the birds dead. After taking a funeral shower, Marina goes up to her room, where Patricia attacks her, having twisted Marina. Patricia tells her plan to eliminate their family. She forces the woman to swallow pills, and supposedly, under the influence of tranquilizers, Marina will cut her veins. At this time, Alex, sorting through documents in his office, finds a photo of the Langley family. He finds out from Mike that Patricia is the wife of the late Truman. Alex rushes home. The man manages to arrive before Patricia slits Marina's wrists. Alex hits the woman. She breaks out a window and falls to the ground. The police officers, who responded to the call, never found Patricia's body. The girl ran away as soon as she came to. After some time, Robbie receives a call on the phone. He wants to know how his parents are doing. According to the boy, he flew normally, and everything is fine with him. After hanging up, Robbie sits down on the bed, where a shock awaits him. Well, what can I say, the plan is perfect. Of the entire family, only the maid died, who had nothing to do with Truman's death. This is where the film ends. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, remember to leave your like, subscribe, and activate the bell. Don't forget to comment below with your favorite part. Well, until next time.